What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV, back at it again with another banger, my friends. Y'all know the vibes. Kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
Gamecocks are back in action after an emotional victory over LSU that's still carrying over to the point where more people are talking about it. Not only the game, but, the song that was played, the camouflage song that was played, the instrumental by DJ T.O. of South Carolina. Definitely offended LSU fans, offended most importantly Flau'jae Johnson, hearing her father's music, especially, hearing it from a rival after a loss in their home court. She didn't appreciate it. Coach Kim Mulkey didn't appreciate it. So there's a lot of lingering drama going on right now from that game. And Coach Staley's just trying to make sure that her team is focused for a hungry Tennessee team.
There's a lot of physical fatigue and mental fatigue that comes with playing a team like LSU. So it's a little bit of that, but we got to fight through. Like, these are the separator days where, some people may just, hit it and keep grinding it out. I'm more of rest is equally as important as working out, as long as you're getting it with other things. Like, our film sessions have to be very focused. The time that we spend out here has to be very exact in what we need to work on. And then we got to rest. We got players with tired legs and tired mentals, so we gotta get them at a good place to be fresh on Monday, because that's the whole objective, is to be fresh. I'm proud, that our team is finding a way to dig deeper in situations, and it may not be pretty, it may not be perfect, but the bravado and the moxie that we played, especially played with against LSU throughout 4 quarters, was tested, and we were able to find a way to gut out a win. I think our defensive effort was great. I think our guards and their ability to help us rebound the basketball, didn't see that all season long, but I think that's one of the keys as we continue down this season, is to have them, gain rebound, help the post players down there.
Tennessee has protected their home court pretty well so far this season. They are one of the last ranked team actually of this 5-matchup gauntlet that South Carolina has found themselves in. They're looking to finish it off 5-0, but I think Tennessee will be playing inspired basketball, man. Their coach Kim Caldwell literally had her son 7 days ago and is already preparing to coach in this game. So if that isn't motivation, that your coach is showing up for you in that way, leaving her newborn, they are going to come out inspired and ready to run through a wall for Coach Kim Caldwell.
Coaching is, and the plans are for you to coach on the sideline tomorrow, Monday, against South Carolina?
That's the plan.
Okay.
Just to be clear, how many days would that be after you gave birth to be back on the sidelines?
I was back in practice on Friday, and we had our son on Monday.
Awesome.
How was it to be back on Friday?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. It's hard to leave your little one, but then you missed your team, and you kind of feel like you were just not there for them. And so to be back and to be around them and to just be back in your routine was good.
Are they chomping at the bit to see Connor?
They are. They're gonna have to wait. We have a lot of germs.
Tennessee has depth. They have size. They shoot a lot of threes. They press for 4 quarters. They do have depth, and they will definitely try to push South Carolina out of their comfort zone.
Tennessee looking good, looking impressive.
The nation's leading scorer, 95 points per game. The defense was relentless throughout. They pressed for 40 minutes.
The ball is their first in the nation and made threes per game, just over 12 a game.
Tennessee averaging 98 points per game, attempting 36 threes. When they come down the floor, if it's open, they are going to shoot it. It's just such a completely different style of play than anyone else. The way they pick up full court, the way they sub every 2 minutes, hockey style.
We keep a chip on our shoulder. We're going to continue to drive as the underdog until we're not.
This is far from the team that South Carolina saw last year with Rakia Jackson, but they will see a familiar foe, and that's Talaysia Cooper, the transfer from South Carolina, out of South Carolina, recruited by Don Staley, went to South Carolina, didn't really get any burn, didn't work out, and found greener pastures elsewhere at Tennessee. She's been killing it her first year at Tennessee, actually seeing the court, averaging over 17 a game. She's been one of the most explosive and high-scoring guards in all of the SEC. 3-level scorer, gets to the rack, nice mid-range game. This is somebody that they're going to be familiar with, that this staff is going to be familiar with. But they're seeing her in a different system, a different environment. And if you think she's not going to have a chip on her shoulder, ready to come out and bust South Carolina's tail, you got another thing coming. But traditionally, South Carolina transfers, most recently Sanaya Rivers, have not really done a great job against South Carolina. Typically, they've been shut down in impressive fashion. So I'm excited to see this matchup, man, because Cooper is definitely a bucket. She's a competitor. She already naturally plays with a chip on her shoulder. But going against your own team, it definitely means more. But Tennessee is far from a one-legged pony. In the backcourt with Cooper, you also have to watch out for Ruby Whitehorn, who averages 13.5 points per game, and then Jules Spear, another talented guard for this group that averages 12.8 points per game, and then also averaging double digits, Samara Spencer. So this is a deep backcourt for Tennessee as well, where all of them bring different skill sets to the table. Spencer, more of the point guard, lead assist at 5.5. Talaysia Cooper, combo guard, does it all. You got the shooter out there in Spear. Spencer shoots at over 40% as well. Darby, another guard that comes off the bench for them, shoots at over 35%. They have multiple players shooting over 35% from three. They lead the nation in scoring. Their most efficient offense. They shoot the most threes. They play great defense. They rebound the basketball as a team. They don't have a whole lot of size. They do have enough size to get the job done, but they don't have like a legit dominant post player. The closest one to it would be Z Spearman at 6'4", averaging 11 points, 5.9 rebounds. She also averages an assist per game. So not like a whole, like Tennessee definitely got bodies. They got size. They haven't got a ton of production out of the front court, but that explains why their top 4 leading scorers are all guards and they all shoot the ball so well. And it's crazy because Spearman at 6'4" shoots it at 31.7%. So they do have some size. They're going to need Alyssa Latham at 6'2", the sophomore, to play some productive minutes for them as well. They also have Jillian Hollingshed, a 6'5" senior. Definitely going to need her to come in and do some of the dirty work, clean up the glass, block some shots, rebound, and compete with this massive front court of South Carolina. But you look at it, I mean, they go pretty deep in their bench. They go about 10 deep. Traditionally, players that are playing over 14 minutes per game. So Coach Caldwell plays fast. They push the tempo. They shoot a lot of threes, and they're looking to press the life out of you. Kind of similar to South Carolina other than the three-point shooting. Now, South Carolina hasn't been elite at defending the three-point shot, but recently they have. Not the entire, that hasn't been the story for the whole season, but recently they have. This is a big matchup, man, and you wonder if fatigue mentally will drain South Carolina in this contest. Tennessee's going to come out ready for a dogfight, but I expect South Carolina to come out for a dogfight as well. Joyce Edwards, I don't think Tennessee will really have an answer for her. To be honest with you, I could see her having another big game. She's really shown up for them. Sanaya Fagan, I'm expecting them to feed the post, get it inside early and often, try to dominate the glass and slow down this transition offense and really run Tennessee off the three-point line, or better yet, limit them to one shot per possession. So, you know, I'm looking for the backcourt. It's going to be an exciting matchup. This is probably the deepest, if not UC, maybe if UCLA too, but maybe the second deepest, I'll say, front backcourt that South Carolina's faced, man, where you just have shooters everywhere. You have guards that can handle the ball. You can press them. You can use Malaysia Fulwiley, Raven Johnson, two of the best defenders in the country, Tessa Johnson, Maddie McDaniel, Breezy Hall. Like, you can rotate all these players, but they're going to have a backcourt that has the depth and the firepower to match up with South South Carolina. So I think for South Carolina, it's definitely going to come down to the bigs, pounding in the post, trying to dominate the glass, and just limit turnovers as well. And like I said, run Tennessee off the 3-point line, I think, which is major. But their coach having a child, a whole human come out of her a week ago, and stepping up for her team, I just think Tennessee will play inspired basketball. I believe South Carolina will still win this game, but this may be the first SEC game they don't win by double digits. And it's not just because of the matchup, but also the timing of the matchup. Because they're used to playing on Thursdays and Sundays, and you play on a Friday and Monday. It can throw things off, and you're on the road, man. And it's a raucous crowd in Knoxville. This is a proud program that is definitely looking to give South Carolina their best shot. I'm excited to see how it goes down. Talaysia Cooper definitely going to be looking for some revenge, so we'll see how it goes. I'm excited for the matchup, and we'll definitely have more content during the game and after the game. So y'all let me know. I might go live for y'all. We'll see. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments, though. That is a wrap for us. I'm expecting this game to definitely be physical, fast-paced, and possibly more high-scoring, I'm thinking, too, than that LSU game. A little bit more offensive firepower. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on and how that defensive strategy works. Try to just make these guards put it on the floor and run them off the 3-point line, shrink the court, and just cause all types of havoc in the passing lanes with their quick hands. We'll see. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. That is a wrap for us. For all the latest and the greatest, join our memberships. I got that exclusive content daily, weekly, whenever you need it. Follow us on social media at Brandon Lee TV. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Until next time, y'all, we out.